Hey, it's me, Magical Shante 888, just popping on for a video. Welcome back. This is your first time joining me. Welcome. Make sure that you hit the like button, make sure that you comment, and most importantly, make sure that you subscribe. I am building my subscribers and building a community. So that's what we do here, okay? Um, Let me fix this. Um, the topic, which was on my mind, I was having conversation with myself as I was driving to my destination. Um, don't mind my lace. I went to the gym this morning. I had on a headband and I just took a shower and snatched it off. So mind your business. If you don't like it, don't look. Anyways, I was having a conversation with myself. And I think the conversation came from a video that I watched here on YouTube um, about colorism and men and how they treat dark skinned women and all this other stuff. And it just got me to thinking um, about men in general and not so much about the colorism, but it just brought me back to my connection and my relationship and how I got to my spiritual awakening. And as I recall, I got to my spiritual awakening by hearing the word narcissist. And so now it's used very loosely. If somebody is self centered and only worried about themselves, oh God, they're a narcissist. And so I tentatively believe that we all have a percentage of narcissism, some more than others. I have said this before, but honestly, some more than others. And some people probably should go get diagnosed because it's on a whole nother level of to where they can't even function. Like when I say they can't function, like they are so self-centered that the people in their lives, they make them suffer. That's that. But I went on this whole journey on finding out what a narcissist was. Um, I don't remember like what made me think of it. I don't know if I saw a video on YouTube that mentioned something about a narcissist, but I know that after I started doing research on it, I came across um, a variety of videos, but one lady that I would watch in particular, her name was Angie Atkinson. She has since passed away. I found out that she passed away a couple of years ago, I think. And I was very sad because she was one of the people that really led me to like getting to know myself. And why this was so important is because when I found out what a narcissist was, it gave me the validation that I needed. It started to fuel me and let me know that I was not crazy, that I was not dreaming about these things happening, that I was not imagining these things. She explained the different types of narcissists. She explained why they do things and how they do things. She explained it from her experience of, I want to say she said she had parents that were narcissists and then she married a man that was narcissistic. And so that, like I said, it really opened up the window to me getting to know myself because it validated me. And then shortly after that, I found Shira Seven. So I've been watching Shira Seven. Like everybody's finding out about her now, or over the last like 2 years. I've been rocking with Shira Seven since 2017. Okay, 2017. That is almost 10 years, and she's always been the same. And how I found her before I found her on her more spiritual page before I found her on her sprinkle page. So I found her as, I think her name was Shira Seven, or it was Ashira Star Goddess or something like that. That was her name. And she is a person who helped me unlock my magical gifts and um, help me really get to know me and do the spiritual work and stuff to better myself. And then shortly after that, I found Magical Lady Duchess. My name is spelled just like how hers is spelled, and I got the inspiration from her. Um, because without her actually being my mentor, she has been my mentor on all of the magical shit that I do, on the growth that I've had. I've learned so much from that lady. Shout out to her, shout out to Shira, shout out to Angie Atkinson. All of these women helped me and reminded me of who I always was. I really was lost in the sauce because I was never taught, don't put a man above yourself. Don't, just have kids without having some type of plan financially. Don't, like, I was never taught these things and I did not know. And it impacted me, and it shows up in my everyday. Like, I'm now dealing with the consequences of not knowing better. And so anything that I share, it always comes directly from experience. I rarely speak on things that I do not have experience in. If I don't have experience, I definitely will say, I'm not fully experienced in this, but here's my opinion. You know, I don't claim to be anybody's guru or whatever. Like, I'm just a lady out here raising my 4 kids, doing the best that I can with what I got, and making it shake. You know what I mean? That's what I'm doing. But yeah, that is a little bit of how I got to where I am. And then I am sure that I mentioned in previous videos, in the video, maybe if I think about it, I'll link it. I really want to do better with like making my thumbnails and like linking the video so that y'all know what videos to watch. But in my videos talking about changes, I mentioned how like I even started YouTube. And the reason why I started YouTube is because I kept on feeling this urge to pull cards and to give messages and stuff. And that's what I started off doing. And it was going well. And I felt good doing it. Hey, 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 calm down. Here, calm down. Why are you throwing your shoe? Here. Um, and I felt good doing it. But once I got pregnant with baby Salem, my niche kind of changed. And it wasn't intentionally, but I just didn't have as much time anymore to lay out to be able to pull cards and stuff like that. Um, so that's kind of why I stopped doing that. But I'm still here. I'm 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 still here, here, here. Okay, sorry. It's that's Tisha Campbell. um, but y'all just wait until I learn how to put in the clips of all the random stuff that I'd be thinking. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait. But I came to YouTube, to these YouTube streets, because I felt called. It wasn't necessarily something that I was just like, oh, I'm going to get rich and I'm going to like eventually, that, but it has been a very slow process. Um, I've been consistent and then I haven't been consistent. And then this is the most consistent that I've been since last year. And I just feel like spring and summer is easier to be consistent only because it's warm. I'm outside more. I'm doing more things. Not I'm doing stuff all year, but I have a little bit more time to commit to what, babe? To commit to here to editing and all that stuff. You're welcome. But yeah, I just wanted to pop on real quick and just yip yap because it was on my mind and it was something that I felt like needed to be shared. YouTube has really, really helped me to learn about all types of things. I mean, YouTube is amazing. You can read books on here, you can network with people, you can meet people. I mean, meet people, but like watch people's lives and watch people vlog. Like I watch a lot of people, and over the last few months, my favorite type of content has been the travel vlogs. Oh my gosh, because it's goals. There's a girl that I watch, her name is Jasmine Giselle, and actually my mom put me on her, but her content is chef's kiss. It's goals for how I eventually want to get my content. She's just I just love her content because she's a black woman. She's maybe a couple years younger than me, but she goes all around the world, like, and I love seeing it's one of my favorite things to see. I love seeing people travel, but especially black people. It makes me so happy. And every time she goes places, she doesn't always have a good experience, but she makes the most of it. And I love how she speaks up and she's not afraid to take up space. Like that means so much. Her being a black woman and her definitely just she speaks up. She speaks up, you know? And it's not necessarily in a way that it's like ugly or like aggressive, but she just says what it is that she says. And, I love that. But anyways, I think I've yapped enough for this video. Um, I'm going to say today, drop a purple heart if you finish this video. And like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll check you in the next one. Peace.